Siberian Huskies, those majestic wolves of the dog world. They're stunningly beautiful, with their piercing eyes and powerful presence. But these dogs are not for the faint of heart. They are high energy, strong-willed, and they need a firm leader. Even with the best intentions, sometimes us humans do things that drive our Huskies crazy. Huskies thrive on routine, structure, and a deep understanding of their pack hierarchy. So, in this video, we're diving deep into the 10 things that Huskies absolutely can't stand. We'll talk about why these behaviors trigger your Husky, and most importantly, how to avoid them to build a stronger, happier bond with your furry friend. We all know Huskies were born to run. It's in their DNA. For thousands of years, these dogs pulled sleds across frozen landscapes, covering vast distances with incredible endurance. That instinct, that need for movement, it doesn't just disappear because they live in a house now. A Husky without enough exercise is like a pressure cooker ready to explode. They have all this pent-up energy, and if we don't give them an outlet, it's going to come out in ways we don't like. Destructive chewing, digging, excessive barking, even aggression. So what's the solution? Exercise, and plenty of it. I'm not talking about a leisurely stroll around the block. Huskies need a good hard workout every single day. Think long walks, runs, hikes, bike rides, even pulling a weighted sled if you can manage it. A tired Husky is a well-behaved Husky. Trust me, a tired Husky is a happy Husky, and a happy Husky makes for a happy owner. Now, Huskies may not speak our language, but they are incredibly expressive communicators. They use a whole range of vocalizations, howls, whines, barks, even those adorable little grumbles to tell us how they're feeling. The problem is, sometimes us humans, we don't listen. We might mistake their vocalizations for just being talkative or dramatic, and we brush them off. But to a Husky, being ignored can be deeply frustrating. Imagine trying to tell someone something important, but they just keep looking at their phone, not even acknowledging you. So how do we listen to our Huskies? By paying attention to their body language, their tone of voice, and the context of their vocalizations. Talk to them, pet them, let them know you hear them. Because even a simple acknowledgement can go a long way in strengthening your bond and building trust. Let me tell you something, Huskies are not your typical eager-to-please dogs. They're independent thinkers with a mind of their own. They were bred to work independently, making decisions on the fly. So trying to train a Husky with harsh discipline, yelling, or physical punishment, it's just not going to work. In fact, it often backfires. Huskies are proud and sensitive dogs. They don't respond well to negativity or intimidation. When we use harsh methods, it creates fear and mistrust, which damages the bond between us. So what's the alternative? Positive reinforcement. When they do something right, praise them, give them a treat, make them feel like $1,000,000. Set clear boundaries and rules and be consistent in enforcing them. Remember, you're the pack leader, and a true leader guides with patience and understanding, not force. Huskies are pack animals, through and through. They crave companionship, whether it's with their human family or other dogs. In the wild, they lived in close-knit packs, relying on each other for survival. That deep-seated need for social connection, it doesn't disappear just because they live in a home. Leaving a Husky alone for long stretches, day after day, it's like a prison sentence for them. It goes against their very nature. And when they're left to their own devices for too long, that's when the trouble starts. Separation anxiety, destructive behavior, excessive vocalization. Now, I understand that life gets busy, and we can't always be with our dogs 24/7, but we can make sure they're not left alone for extended periods. If you work long hours, consider doggy daycare. Or hire a dog walker to give them a midday break. And when you are home, make quality time for your Husky. Huskies aren't just athletes, they're incredibly intelligent dogs. They were bred to solve problems, to think for themselves, to navigate challenging terrain. And when we don't provide them with enough mental stimulation, their brains get bored. And a bored Husky? Well, that's a recipe for mischief. Huskies need mental challenges just as much as they need physical exercise. So how do we keep those Husky brains engaged? Puzzle toys are a great option. Obedience training is another fantastic way to stimulate their minds. Huskies love to learn, and teaching them new commands and tricks keeps them sharp. And don't forget about the power of exploration. Take them on new adventures. Explore a new park. Go for a hike in the woods. Let them sniff and explore to their heart's content. Let's face it, Huskies are heavy shedders. Those luxurious double coats, while beautiful, come with a price. And if we don't stay on top of their grooming needs, it can lead to problems. Regular brushing isn't just about keeping our homes clean, it's essential for their health and well-being. Brushing removes dead hair, prevents mats and tangles, and distributes natural oils, keeping their coat healthy and shiny. During shedding season, which happens twice a year, you'll need to step up your grooming game. Daily brushing is a must to manage the fur blizzard. And don't forget about their nails. Huskies need their nails trimmed regularly to prevent overgrowth, which can be painful and lead to problems walking. Grooming sessions should be a positive experience for your Husky. Start slowly, use positive reinforcement, and make it a bonding ritual. Huskies are free spirits, adventurers at heart. Remember, these dogs were bred to roam vast distances, exploring frozen landscapes. They thrive in wide-open spaces where they can run and play to their heart's content. But it's crucial to provide your Husky with enough space to move and explore both indoors and outdoors. Keeping them cooped up in a small apartment or a cramped crate for long periods is a recipe for disaster. If you live in a smaller space, make sure to give your Husky plenty of opportunities to stretch their legs and burn off energy. Frequent walks, trips to the dog park, or even just some playtime in a larger area can make a world of difference. Huskies are notorious escape artists. It's in their blood. Remember those sled dog ancestors? They were bred to be independent thinkers, capable of navigating challenging terrain and finding their way back home. That instinct, that drive to explore and roam, it's still strong in our domesticated Huskies. And if we're not careful, it can lead to them becoming escape artists. So how do we prevent our Huskies from going on unauthorized adventures? First and foremost, secure fencing is a must. Huskies are master diggers and climbers, so your fence needs to be tall enough and buried deep enough to deter them. Invest in sturdy, escape-proof hardware. And most importantly, never leave your Husky unsupervised in an unfenced area, no matter how well-behaved you think they are. Huskies are known for their ability to regulate their food intake. They have a naturally efficient metabolism, a holdover from their days as sled dogs, where they needed to conserve energy and make the most of limited resources. But just because they're good at self-regulating doesn't mean we can be complacent about their diet. Overfeeding can lead to obesity, which puts a strain on their joints and can shorten their lifespan. On the other hand, underfeeding can deprive them of the essential nutrients they need to thrive. Consult with your veterinarian to determine the appropriate amount of food for your Husky based on their age, activity level, and overall health. And remember, treats should be given in moderation. Now I know some of you might be thinking, wow, Huskies sound like a lot of work. And you know what? They can be. They're not the right breed for everyone. But for those who are willing to put in the time, the effort, the understanding, Huskies offer a reward like no other. They're loyal, intelligent, playful, and affectionate companions. They'll test your patience, make you laugh, and challenge you in ways you never thought possible. Living with a Husky is an adventure worth taking. So there you have it, 10 human behaviors that Huskies can't stand. Remember, Huskies are unique dogs with specific needs. By understanding their instincts, their history, and their communication style, we can build stronger, happier relationships with them. Huskies may not be the easiest dogs to live with, but they're definitely one of the most rewarding. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more dog training tips, and share it with your fellow Husky lovers. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on keeping your Husky happy.